Good afternoon from a German village, which I don't know the name of, but I will put it there or there, somewhere. But yeah, we're going camping again, and like I said, this time in Germany. I was not really getting bored yet of my own forest, but then again, I was looking for a bigger adventure, so I don't know, Germany, camping in some hills. I believe there's about like maybe 200 meters of elevation difference. So it's not like I am really in the mountains, but I'm in the hills, and that's something I've never done before, wild camping in hilly terrain. So, don't know, testing my limits with my knee that I've been training, see how well I trained it now. I don't have high hopes. I think I'm gonna be disappointed, but it's just a test. I want to see where I'm at right now, and I don't know, I've been eyeing up the Alps again. You know, I've been looking on Google Maps and Google Earth and see where I can potentially pitch my tent on a little mountain hill. It would be nice if I wouldn't get a painful knee, but we will find out soon enough, I guess. For now, we're heading somewhere there, I think. And so it begins, the uphill battle. Normally it wouldn't be such a big deal, but carrying this pack with me, a small hill becomes a bigger hill. But, you know, my end goal being mountains, this is something I have to get used to. Like, what are my limits? And right now I am not nowhere near my limits, of course, but I am getting out of breath, and it is warm. I think it's about like 25 degrees today. Tomorrow it's gonna be 29 degrees. So yeah. I just realized something. I have a little cool box in my car, and I put some meat in and some other stuff that I needed to cook tonight, and guess what? Guess who didn't open the cool box to get the meat out and put it in his backpack? It's me. So, yeah. I'm debating turning around and yeah, getting it from my car, but I've been walking for about half an hour, and well, I came from those houses. I think I walked past those, so I would have to walk all the way back. Oh. But maybe I'm just not gonna go back, and then I will not have any meat for tonight. You know what? I've decided. The car is not in this street, but one further ahead, so I'm like very close to it. The only thing I need to do is find a path going down here, and well, it is quite steep, but I think on one of my maps I found a sort of trail. So I'm just gonna leave my backpack somewhere in the bushes, gonna hide it somewhere, and then without the backpack quickly do up and down. I think I got it. I know this video is called wild camping, but this is way too wild for me. There's just no way, man. What was I thinking? It was already quite overgrown, but I managed. But this is just next level, and it's gonna get even steeper. I'm so dumb, man. Well, let's just pretend this never happened, and I will see you at the camp spot. I wish I could be in your shoes right now, just plop. Ooh, okay. I think this is gonna be the spot. It's the only flat ground in some time that I've seen. And it has a view. Oh. Also a little bench here, which I may be using or not, we will see. And I just hope that the people who made this bench aren't going to be visiting tonight or tomorrow. But this is exactly what I wanted, just a view. But okay, oh, let's set up camp. Right, camp is set up, and that's a good feeling. That little mission down the creek, yeah, it was a heavy mission. So I have to be honest and say that sitting down and taking off these shoes is a godsend. Nice, and I got a nice view. You know, like, of course I've seen better, but you know, sleeping with this view, not bad. But it sure was a mission getting here. So I'm just gonna chill out and eat some snacks, and then we're gonna make some dinner without the meat. Okay, I guess it's time to cook, and originally I was gonna make burgers, but I forgot my hamburgers. But instead of the patties, I'm just gonna make some white beans and tomato sauce. And I'm just like, you know, a cheese onion bread with some white beans and tomato sauce. You know, the combination, it sort of works, right? What else do I have in the pantry? I also got some onions and sardines. Might come into play, might not, I don't know. And cheese, butter and avocado. Beans. Dinner. It was quick, that's for sure. And well, it doesn't look too bad. Not the healthiest, I guess, but those cheese onion bread and, well, the sugar in the beans. But hey, I'm not complaining because I think this is gonna be quite good. With a nice view, still there. Bon appetit. First impression, here we go. That's actually pretty good, and this will fill me up. I don't think I need those snacks, or the sardines, or cheese, or butter. This is quite the meal. Kind of funny, the time lapse you just watched was in total 1 hour. 1 hour time lapse in, I don't know how many seconds it took, but in real life, 60 minutes, 1 hour. And I just spent it sitting here looking at the view. Just, that's all I did. Well, sometimes I scrolled a bit on my phone, but at least like 15 minutes was I just did nothing. Just sat there and watched to the view. But yeah, this also made me realize the moment I had a backrest on this thing, immediately I was so much more comfortable and more calm even, because I was just sitting there in my tent, and now being just uncomfortable makes the whole experience worse. If you're comfortable, it makes the whole experience better. And I figured out having a backrest, it really does change a lot of things for me. And again, just like that, it is dark again, and well, I'm just making my bed. Still don't have an inflatable pillow. Loving this good pillow. I have one inflatable mat and my sitting mat pretty much. Don't really need both. I can get by with just this one, I think, but oh well. Got my quilt, which is gonna be way too warm, and I got my little fleece wrapped around my thing, so I don't have to have my bare skin on this. And I think I'm gonna be quite comfy. But yeah, now it's time to sleep. I left this door open. Well, not fully open. The bug net is closed, of course. But tomorrow morning I'll be waking up with some view, so cannot wait for that, because this is just such an awesome, awesome place. I had a really good evening, and I'm excited to wake up here again tomorrow. But yeah, now it's time for bed. Good night. Ow, that's the wrong one. Good morning. It's not really a good morning for me, but it is morning. It's 9:30. Didn't sleep that much. Don't know why, but just gonna fall asleep. And now I could sleep because I'm still a bit tired, but I'm just being blasted by the sun. So I already removed the cover. Pretty easy to remove the cover, but it's not really helping. The sun is just too strong. And I checked the weather forecast, and 30 degrees today. So it's gonna be a warm one today. And of course I picked the place without any cover, so I'm just full on in the sun, baking away. I know a good idea. Let's make some hot food. And so, for breakfast, eggs, cheese and butter, and maybe some beans. I don't know why it took me so long to realize that beans are like superfood, you know? They really pack a lot of nutrients, and I'm almost for the hunt for quick and easy food that you can just make very quickly but still is very nutrient dense without it being ultra processed. So I think beans are just the answer for that. Eggs are also a very good contender, avocado, good contender, but yeah, beans. For a second there I was like, oh, maybe I should eat them cold because it's so hot. Maybe. I don't know. The heat coming from this, so nice. I really needed that. I really needed some heat, some extra heat. It's getting cold. Now in with the beans. Oh, that's not really going as I thought it was gonna go. I'm gonna try something new. No idea if it's gonna be any good, but I'm gonna add some cheese to the beans. Yep. Normally you would add cheese to the egg, but I'm different. I'm built different. Let's not judge a book by its cover immediately. But if you do, the f am I looking at? Well, the eggs are gonna be good. That I do know. You see? Those are good. But now the beans. Yeah, no. It tastes better than it looks, but that's about it. It's just beans. But now, usually I would just sit there for another few hours, but because it's gonna be so hot and I still have to drive home for about 2.5 hours, I would like to avoid the traffic hour and also just avoid sitting here because I'm just baking in the sun. Sorry, I'm not wearing a shirt again, but I don't want to be here in this heat anymore. So I'm gonna call it a trip and just pack up my tent and walk back all the way down to the little village and to my car with air conditioning. But yeah, first let's pack up camp. Right, I guess I'm all ready to leave camp. I'm not really looking forward to the walk back to the car for 2 reasons, and in the meantime I'm just checking if I didn't forget anything. But yeah, first reason is of course the heat. It's getting closer to the 30 degrees that was mentioned. I can feel it. So I'm really happy that I packed up camp this early, because if I did it any later then it would have been more annoying, that's for sure. But second of all, and yes, I didn't forget anything. Okay, goodbye camp spot. Goodbye camp spot. But yeah, second reason why I'm not looking forward to this walk back. I'm going downhill now, and yesterday I was already starting to feel my knee, so yeah. I think we can all agree that it's just so annoying. Like, you want to do things, but you cannot do those things because your body is just like, no, I have a little pain. I cannot do this. Stop it. It's it's just so annoying. Like, dude, just let me walk up mountains and walk downhill mountains. I'm perfectly able to do it, but I cannot because of my knee. And now I have to, you know, do different things, come up with different plans that I can do, just so that I can maybe later do the things that I actually do want to do. If that makes any sense. So, well, whatever. It's just a little bit annoying, but so I'm gonna walk to the car and then well, later give you guys an update. Cool. And you see, that's where we came from yesterday. That's where we headed. So if anyone knows the area, I just gave away the camp spot. And I'm gonna walk here. Also, I just realized that I didn't buy hiking poles, hiking sticks. And actually, maybe I just found one. Let's see if I can find any in here. Never mind. I do have a hiking stick. I'll make it a bit shorter. Pitch. Maybe I didn't make it too short. Well, I mean, now I got a hiking stick. But no, I should have brought some real trekking poles, I think. Yeah, it's just the smarter option. Should have done it. I should have done it, but I didn't. Story of my life. Mountain Hills. Sourland region. Oh, I never mentioned the name. But yeah, I'm in the Sourland. Well, the more you know. And my car parked in that little village where we started this video. And I slept there, somewhere on that little hill. The more you know. The more you know. Okay, look at where I am. That was didn't take any time at all, and good news. First of all, it wasn't too hot, and my knee is not painful at all. Maybe it's because that I didn't walk up a mountain and then the same day I walked back down the mountain or hill, whatever. So my muscles had time to relax and calm down. But I don't know what it was, but I just did like 150 meters, maybe even 200 meters of elevation gain going down. So normally, and also with a backpack of course, so normally my knee would have been painful right now, but it's not. Maybe I am making progress. And if I'm not mistaken, then my car is, yes, right there. But okay, I'm gonna end the video here. Walking stick, thank you. There it is for anyone who wants it. And well, gonna drive back home now, 2.5 hours. Hopefully no traffic, but yeah, it was a fun little trip. It was the first time camping on the little hill with a view and not in a forest all tucked away, so that was good experience. But okay, see you on the next one. Thanks for watching. Peace.